Hey guys, it's Sam, and if you've been following me on here for a while, you know that I've been pretty much MIA lately. I've been experimenting here and there with funny voiceover reels, and I posted a couple of Instagram stories and in-feed posts, but for the most part, my energy lately has been focused on my life in real life, so I haven't had a ton of energy left over to share with you guys. For that, I'm sorry, but today I am here to answer all of the burning questions you guys have about my life, my career, my relationships. I figured I would just answer the top like 5 or 6 that you guys have been asking on repeat and give you a little bit of a life update. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. So the number one question I'm getting is, what is going on with your career right now? And honestly, I don't blame you. So I'm gonna kind of combine a couple of these questions. One is, why did you leave Departures? Where do I work? What's going on with my career? I'm gonna answer all of those questions. First things first, you guys know that I take my career very seriously and I take pride in my professional accomplishments. I love sharing this part of my life with you guys because ultimately I want to help you guys with your professional careers and your professional lives, and I truly believe that the easiest and most direct path towards that is sharing my own experience with as much transparency as possible. That way I can get a true feel for my work, my role in the grander scheme of the company, my experience with the company, my responsibilities in the role, and ultimately the best advice for you guys who are pursuing similar career paths or just want general career advice. This is a little bit of a roundabout story time, so bear with me. It all started at Cosmo. I knew I wanted to work there since I was like 5 years old. So I went to school, I majored in journalism, I graduated a semester early to give myself a little bit of extra time in the event that a role opened up. The stars just totally aligned. A job opened up right before I graduated, so I applied to it, I landed it, and I spent the first 2 years of my professional career as the editorial assistant and assistant to the editor-in-chief, Jess Pels, at Cosmo. It was like the best experience ever. It was super like fast-paced and exciting and fun and interesting and challenging, and I am so grateful for the time I spent at Cosmo. For people who want to learn more about how I got my job at Cosmo or what it was really like, YouTube viewers can click here, and Instagram viewers can go to the link in my bio for direct access to that video. I left Cosmo because we were in the middle of a pandemic and it was a notoriously difficult time to find growth opportunities, but I was ready to grow. So I became the social media editor at Departures, a luxury travel and lifestyle magazine. Quickly realized it was my absolute dream job. I would have done that job forever if I could. What happened there is the magazine closed after I had joined, like about 5 months after I had joined the team. And it exists still, but it's not a magazine and it's really not a place for editorial content. It's more of an American Express card holder benefits marketing platform. So the editorial team no longer worked there. My time there was incredible. For those of you who followed along and got an inside peek at the travel and the experiences and the work, it really truly was everything I had hoped for, and I was devastated when the magazine closed and we all found out we had to look for new jobs, but I knew I could turn this into an opportunity instead of a defeat, so I was ready to bring my skills to a new company. For those of you who have questions about my job at Departures, because I know people are going to have questions after that like glowing review I just gave it, but for people who do have that question, please check out my IGTV all about my job at Departures. I answered like a gazillion questions that you guys had about that role. So if you're interested in learning more, know that the role is not available anymore because it doesn't exist. But if you're looking for a career in a similar area to that one, it might be a helpful video for you. Many of you are caught up to this point, but I haven't publicly shared a lot of information about what happened after that. So if you don't already know of it, Cynthia Rowley is a fashion label based here in New York City. I joined their team for a short time as their global manager of social media to do a couple of things that just needed to get done. I helped kickstart their relationship with their new PR agency. I developed a social media strategy. I put on this really cool event called Surf Camp, which a bunch of you guys saw on my Instagram story. And Surf Camp was really kind of the biggest thing I got to work on while I was with the team. A lot lot of my friends attended it, old and new, and it was really cool. A lot of you guys know Brooke Michio, Katie Bellotti, Serena Kerrigan, Lindsay Metzlar from We Met at Acme, Serena Go, Margot Lee. It was just the coolest guest list, the coolest group of people. So I finished that project about 2 weeks ago, and now I have some other very exciting new freelance projects in the works. So to answer your biggest question that all of you guys are asking, right now I'm working full-time as a freelancer, doing brand strategy, marketing, social media, content creation, event production for brands and individuals. And it's really fun and it's really dynamic and it keeps things fresh because I'm doing different things every day, and I have a lot of flexibility because I'm working from home right now, so it's awesome. And that's kind of it. It feels like an anticlimactic update, like I didn't move to this like big corporate role, but I'm really happy where I am right now. And obviously I will keep you posted if anything changes. Maybe a little late, don't at me, but I will keep you posted. Okay, that was a lot of career all at once. So now we're gonna do boys to kind of balance it out. So the next biggest question is, what is your dating life like? And is Andrew your boyfriend? I get asked this question maybe twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day. It's one of your most burning questions, and I do have some bad news for all the ladies out there who told me Andrew's a smoke, because he totally is. He is gay. But the good news is he's single. So boys, if he's your type, you know what to do. So Andrew and I met because we have a ton of mutual friends. We actually both went to Elon, but at different times because he's a couple years older than me. So we followed each other on Instagram for like ever and had never met until this May. And the instant we met, we just kind of became best friends. We totally clicked, totally vibed. We spend so much time together. And everyone who meets us, especially when we're like together, is like, I thought you guys had been friends for your entire lives. Like you just are on the same wave. And we really are. So besties, not boyfriend. To clarify on my end, I am completely single, doing what I do best. I am not settling, I'm not taking any moments for granted, and I am living my absolute best life. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think when you are at your best individually is when you are most open to finding the right person, and when that right person will come along and it'll be a good fit, because you really can't be happy with someone else until you're fully happy with yourself. So love yourself. Do you, do what's best for you, and just keep your heart open to the possibilities. That's where I'm at. Another one of the most popular questions I've been getting is, tell us about your new apartment and roommates. Yeah, so like, I moved. This is my bedroom. I'm absolutely gonna do an apartment hunting and like this apartment Q&A and tour with my roommates. I'm currently vlogging from my bedroom, which I'm obsessed with. I think I'm gonna start out with a bedroom tour because obviously after 3 months of living here, we still have no art on the living room walls. Classic us. That happens in like every apartment I live in. I don't know why. It's like such a mental block for me to like get art up on the walls after I move into a place, whatever. Anyways, I'm so excited to show you guys our space and introduce you formally to my roommates. Some of you guys already know Caroline. She's been in a bunch of like the Hamptons vlog, the New England vlog, that kind of stuff. The Hinge video, which is particularly fun. And you don't know Tess yet, so I'm really excited to introduce you. We love our apartment, we love the building, we love the superintendent, we love the neighborhood, we love each other. Like it couldn't be a better situation, so I'm really excited to tell you guys more about it. You guys are just like such good people, because so many of you asked like how I'm doing for real, which I think is so sweet and like kind of you, because I think it's easy sometimes to forget that the people you follow on Instagram are people. And I feel like I have friendships with a lot of you guys because some of you have been following me since I was in like high school, which is crazy. But you know, we've grown up a lot together and we share a lot of things together. So I just want you to know, every time you ask me how I'm actually doing, okay, New York, I get it. Every time you guys ask me how I'm actually doing, I really do like take note and appreciate it. Anyways, I'm doing great, and there's like a sub question to this question that someone asked, which I really like, and I'm gonna answer that one kind of instead. And that question is, where are you finding the fun in life? And as you guys know, I love opportunities to share gratitude, and this feels like a really good one, so I'm gonna do that. So if you pay attention to my Instagram stories, you guys know that I've been going to Rumble pretty much every day or every other day. And if you don't know what that is, it's a boxing inspired fitness class. They have studios all over New York, but also in a bunch of other cities. I'll make sure to link to them in the description of this video so that you guys can check them out and do it with me. We should get a New York cult of like Rumble people together. Anyways, my endorphins have been at like an all-time high, and I'm in really good shape, but most importantly, I've been feeling really amazing because of it, and it's just really fun. Like it's always like one of the best parts of my days. And I used to be the person who like didn't look forward to working out, like it was kind of a chore, but I literally, like on my off days, I miss it. I've also been having the time of my life going out to bars and clubs and parties this summer. It's kind of epic. I've made so many amazing new friends. I've worn some killer outfits. I've made some amazing memories. I have genuinely been having the most fun. And I also have this trick where it's like not really a trick, it's just like my new self. But I just like don't really get drunk anymore. Like I'll have 2 or 3 drinks when I'm out at a party or a club or a bar, and I'll mix in a ton of waters. But if you're out from like 10 to 2 a.m. and you have 3 drinks, like you don't get drunk. So you get the full experience of your night without being in like a drunk haze, without like, you remember everything, you get to fully experience it. And then you also don't have a hangover the next day, which is great because I now have a standing Saturday morning nail appointment that I really can't miss. So long story short, everything's really awesome and I am so happy right now. And so those of you who asked, thank you for asking. I'm happy to be able to tell you guys that I'm doing good. All right, the last big question I'm gonna answer for you guys today is, I'm moving to New York, do you have any tips? So many of you are moving to New York, that's awesome, and I'm so excited for you, for New York, to have you. Congratulations. But the answer is yes. I do have tips because I have all kinds of unsolicited advice, but this one you actually asked for, so here we go. Basically, I'm gonna tell you to watch other videos that I made. So if you're watching this on YouTube, click here to see my tips for moving and like apartment hunting in New York. If you're watching this on Instagram, you can check the link in my bio for that video. And then I want you guys also to go to my IGTV, on my IGTV tab on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, again, I'll link to it in the description. But it's an IGTV on how to make friends in a new city. And I think in New York, one thing that I hear from a lot of new people is that it can feel really lonely because it's this massive city, and especially if you move here not knowing anybody already, it can feel really intimidating to make friends and meet new people. And to me, it's so much more about the people than the place. So I think if you're moving to New York, it's really important to kind of build that network of people who will be your friends and your support system and your chosen family. So I want you to check that one out too. Okay, you guys, that was a lot of talking from me. I love you. Thanks for repeatedly asking these questions, and a couple of you for repeatedly nudging me to make this video. I was putting it off for so long because it just felt like, you know when something just feels like so hard and intimidating and then you do it and it takes like 20 minutes? That's what happened today. So I'm gonna go edit this video and hopefully get it up for you ASAP so you guys can see it, and then maybe I'll do some more Q&As. I don't know, I think this is fun, and I'm gonna try to get back on YouTube a little bit more. So you'll notice throughout this video I said if you're watching this on Instagram versus YouTube, I'm just gonna film everything in YouTube horizontal format, and then I'm gonna crop it for IGTV so that you can watch me wherever you wanna watch me, however it fits best into your day. I just wanna talk to you guys and be face to face, even if it's through a screen, because I love you. Okay, bye.